So we know that certain TV shows, certain podcasts go through themes. And I don't know about you, but there have been certainly moments where I've turned on my TV and I've gone ITV, Netflix, BBC, and I'm just seeing the same actors in everything, also playing quite similar roles. Or sometimes, I'm not going to say who it was because, you know, I'm not going to do that. But there was one particular male actor that I watched in a TV drama on Netflix, and I forgot how much I liked him. You know, I think he's a really great actor. He's got a lot of depth to him. He's really interesting to watch. And as much as I just want to sit back for entertainment purposes, I like to go into the nitty gritty of the acting as well. Anyway, I typed into the search his name, and up came 4 or 5 dramas which were in the same genre. And the opening shot, like the freeze frame, what's it called? Like the thumbnail was of him pretty much in the same outfit, in the same suit, doing a similar kind of role. And we see that also in podcasts. You know, sometimes I'll listen to somebody being interviewed on one thing, and then throughout the course of the week, it's like, oh, they're promoting their book. Oh, okay, cool. So they're going to tell the same story again and again. And for many of my clients, there is this conversation of, but I don't know if there's space for me, or like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to break in. So there's this sense of all of the stuff is happening over there and we're over here. And yes, it can be difficult sometimes to open the next layer, the next chapter, but it's not impossible. And so my question for you today is, even though you might not be an obvious yes, as in you might not have a huge profile, you might not have thousands of followers, etc., how can you still make yourself an easy yes? So yes, you might not have the followers or the profile, but what do you have? And what can you portray in that email, in that pitch, in that meeting, in that conversation that shows that you are ready? Because now in this time, when it's all about subscribers, when it's all about followers or audience building and things like that, and I know that we're in a different time now, and I guess to a certain extent, it's important to take those into consideration. But equally, there's loads of people with loads of followers who are not talented in the slightest. So, you know, it's not the only currency. But when I look back on my 20-year career, the amount of huge rooms and opportunities that I had that were purely down to what I could do in the room way before social media is a good reminder. And I think that sometimes we can get really bogged down in the numbers and say, yes, but I haven't got this and I haven't got that, and I'm never going to get a chance because I haven't done X, Y, and Z. No worries. But what have you got? What have you got that is different? So when you're going back to your pitch, your emails, and really setting yourself up for the next chapter, I want you to think about how you can show that you are ready, how you can show that you are trustworthy, how you can show that you're going to deliver on what it is that you say that you're going to do. And so when somebody reads your email, there's that reassurance. There's that moment of like, oh, okay, well, we hadn't, you know, she wasn't necessarily the obvious choice, or I haven't heard much about her work, but this email is incredible. And the way that she said that, I actually haven't heard that before. And this sounds great. So if you want help with all of that, if you want to start getting into rooms and opening up the next level, this is not just about how to nail 3 paragraphs, to give you an example. This is about how do you become that person who knows that you are capable, who knows you're ready for the next level, and knows that you can deliver. I would love to find out more about your business, about where you're going next, what you're building, what you're cooking, the rooms that you want to be in. Send me a message. I will see you there, and I will help you every step of the way to get this covered. All right, speak soon. Bye.